students you're about to see perform have been working very hard this semester, and I think you're going to hear the same growth that we have heard, maybe even more so, kind of like when your kid goes off to like grandma's house for a week or two, and then they suddenly look taller. It's kind of the same thing for us. We kind of hear their growth just in a little bit here and there, but on these moments like tonight, these concerts, it's a real good chance for us to hear how much they've really progressed over this whole year. We're going to start off tonight with our small but mighty Charger Jazz Band, and we're going to start off with a tune called Buffalo Head. This is their first year playing jazz, and this isn't a class. We meet once or twice a week, and especially with the craziness that we've had with all of the other performances, you know, we've been trying to make things work. We have Danny Salas on drums. We have Omar on bari sax. Darian on tenor sax. We have Chris on tenor sax. Tamar on alto sax. Intermediate Orchestra. Intermediate Orchestra under the direction of Miss Lenny. Just give us a brief moment to transition between the two groups and enjoy.
There they all go. There they all go. All right, the next group on our program is our beginner band. They are called beginner band because they didn't play any of these instruments before this year started. How many of you hadn't had any music at all before the year started? You hadn't been in orchestra, you hadn't been in choir or anything like that, okay? So a few of us, how many of you have been in like orchestra in the past? And how many of you have done like choir in the past? Okay, a few of us. So this is their first year on these instruments. They've made tremendous progress. We have been performing at 3 competitions this year. We went first to the Riverside Young Band Festival, and they brought back a trophy for their performance there. Then we went to the EPISD Beginner Fest, which was actually held right here on this stage. So this isn't their first time playing here on these pieces even. And they brought home a superior rating on that. And then we went to Superior Festival. You guys may have heard about that. Did you guys have fun out at Western Playland? No? Okay. So they got to perform at Western Playland and play for some judges there. And they got a superior rating there as well. So we're going to play for you first. We're gonna play for you first a piece called Elemental. students in the beginning band participate at solo and ensemble. And so if you took a solo to solo and ensemble and you played at Franklin High School, would you go ahead and stand up? It takes a lot of bravery just to get up there and play on your own on something new. Go ahead and have it, stay standing if you got a 1 or a 1 minus or a 1 plus on your solo. Go ahead and stay standing if you got a 1 plus or a 1 minus or that sort of thing, a 1 on your solo. All right, go ahead and have a seat. Our final selection for the beginning band is going to be a piece called Acropolis. We have a lot of moving parts over here in the percussion section, so it always takes a little bit for them. Acropolis, here we go. out, this is our symphonic band. They have been very busy this semester. I do want to recognize some students that were in our very first ever EPISD District Honor Band. So, first on flute is Darian Hines. On alto saxophone, Allie Womans. On French horn, Alessandro Ortega. On trumpet, Annabella Castillo. On tuba, Giovanni Antunes. And he's already standing in the back, Ethan Urbina on percussion. They did a fabulous job and had a fabulous performance about 2 weeks ago down at Bowie High School. And so if you were able to make it, I know you were really impressed with it. I was very impressed with how they were sounding as a group. Our next tune, we're going to go back to the 80s with Back to the Future. We had members of the Symphonic Band also participate in solo and ensemble. We had 2 ensembles in this group. If you were one of our ensembles, 3 ensembles in this group. If you were one of those ensembles that performed on solo and ensemble, would you go ahead and stand up? So an ensemble, just a funny word for a small group. Thank you. Alrighty. And if you perform a solo at solo and ensemble, go ahead and stand up. And remain standing if you got a 1 minus, a 1, or a 1 plus. Go ahead and have a seat if you got a 2. Alrighty, and then can I have my 2 1 pluses on their solo? Go ahead and stay standing. Everybody else have a seat. I know Ethan was 1, and Mackenzie was the other, so she's not here right now. So, but for that. Our next piece, when I put this in front of the band, they asked me had I been talking with Miss Prevette and picked it out for them because because of her. But no, I really didn't. Although it is themed, and it's called Core of Discovery, and it's in honor of the Lewis and Clark expedition to discover or to explore the Louisiana Purchase. So hope you enjoy Core of Discovery. We're out of the 80s and we're back in the 1800s. So here we go. Before we play our last tune, I would also like to recognize our 8th graders. The 8th graders have been amazing, amazing students for me. They made me feel welcome last year when they were 7th graders, and it's been wonderful to be able to rely on them this year and watch them grow. Some of them quite literally, like a whole foot, but watch them grow and mature, both as people and as musicians. So 8th graders, would you please go ahead and stand up? I know that they are going to do great things next year, and nothing inspires us quite like watching the Olympics, watching people that are the best at what they do in the entire world. And I know that some of these people here on this stage are going to be the best at what they choose to put their energy towards. So this is Olympic Fanfare, or Olympic Spirit, from the 1984 Olympics. 1988 Olympics. We're going back to the 80s a lot. So here we go. Olympic Spirit. coming out and supporting your kids and supporting them in our programs. We hope you will continue to support them in the programs in the future, both as 7th graders and as 8th graders, and even in high school. There's some really, really exciting things that can happen in high school. I'd like to thank our administration at Charles Middle School, the administration here at Andrews High School, and the fine arts programs here at Andrews High School for helping us support this, especially with our construction that's going on. We will be packing up here and yes. We will be, before we get to that, tomorrow, the two groups up on stage and the intermediate orchestra are traveling to the far wilds of New Mexico, to Sunland Park for their Superior Festival performances. Chaperones, we love you, we appreciate you, and we'll meet with you at 8 a.m. To go over all the details. Kids that are up here on stage and kids that are down there, don't forget to bring your instruments with you tomorrow so that you have something to perform on, okay? We will be, a lot of people have cases, either orchestra has cases back here behind stage, so they'll probably be just released here from the stage. Band, a lot of them left their cases over in the band room, so we're gonna release over towards the parking lot over there. So if your kid has to go to the band room, and beginners, you're gonna come down here so you can get over there more easily. So we will be dismissing you that way. Okay. So that is the release. Orchestra, you'll be released here. Band over at the parking lot over there. So have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much.